Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tunyan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. This'll just take a sec, sir. Okay, let's go, sir. Thank you.
For newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different than Grand Prix, and that it's all about which fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name of the game. This is where you see the technology of tomorrow. Well, the anticipation here is just so high. This is the place to be. The best track you'll ever see, the best group of drivers we've had in a long, long time, and how about that crowd, huh? Awesome day of racing here in Miami. Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance races. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner.
See that red car, 47? That's the Kronstadt race car with Sierra Knox behind the wheel.
Final laps. We will be back shortly after the break.
That is Robert Knox, genius inventor, black market's weapons dealer, and Providence defector.
Not good, not good, not good. No, please, just... Whoa!
Oh, hi. Don't let the Chinese guys too close to our US technology, okay?
Everything you hoped it would be?
Don't know. This is my first gig.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center.
Keep all troublemakers out of here, huh?
Yeah, maybe the guy's sick or something. Shame. I was really looking forward to a bite.
Robert Knox down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
Okay, new test round. Updating system targeting matrix with new visual information. Update done. We're good to go, Palace. Start fire test at will.
Target acquired. WD.
Supposed to grab him if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Yeah, Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really protective about his projects. Prefers to fix everything himself, apparently. Don't worry about grabbing him, though. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as bad as like... Maybe someday you'll be a real writer. No, I'll be a dolphin. No, dolphin. No. All that revelation. You want to come over from
Oh, that's sweet. But maybe we should screw Knox over. Maybe we could do something.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until it's all about which team. And reliability, that's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology. Just feel the tension in the air. Now, this is a good, clean family show. Let's make no mistake. At the end of the day, it's all about winning. Moses Lee. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner. Prettier here in Miami. Yes, sir, the crowd's having a good one. Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out or beat up you may be.
I'd be off the Kronstadt team. Half an hour later, I have to listen to Knox berate my skills as a mechanic because the roll cage interferes with the radio signals from Sierra's suit. No more. I'm done. Yes, I know you're a man short now, and no, I don't give a rat's ass about it.
The nerve of that ticket.
Double my salary for the entire week, and I'll come back in case Sierra decides to use that last pit stop.
For those of you new to
Well,
endurance,
if you decide otherwise,
you gotta cover
I'll be
as
down
much
by the
ground as
tap.
possible.
Best of luck,
Within
Grace.
the time frame. When the time's up, we have...
One of the Kronstadt pit crew has quit the team in protest, and Grace Miller, the ballbuster chief mechanic, is in critical need of a replacement. Why don't you step in and offer your services, 47? You're good with a wrench.
Well, the anticipation here is just so high. This is the place to be. The best track you'll ever see. The best group of drivers we've had in a long, long time. And how about that crowd, huh? Awesome day of racing here in Miami.
Dressed as a mechanic, you're now allowed inside the Kronstadt pit. I suggest you talk to Grace Miller, chief mechanic. She could probably use some extra hands.
It's just so mean.
Great. Race
Be mindful of roaming security guards. Some of them may work out you don't quite belong. Use the crowds to hide in if needed.
Okay, just keep a close eye, okay? We can't... You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right?
Suppose I am.
Great, this is your lucky day. Do well and there's a bonus in it, got it?
Got it.
All right, everyone, look alive and get to your stations. Sierra may come in for a last-minute pit stop, and I need you ready and able. You, rookie, get into position. Grab your preferred tool and be prepared. Today's your day to shine. Let's do this.
You should investigate your station, 47. It seems there are several ways to go about this. I suggest finding a pneumatic wrench.
Getting to me. Feeling slightly lightheaded here, but I'm not giving up. Guys, not running the
Grace told me over beers last night. Also told me from here. Apparently they reached some sort of a compromise. I would not want to drive that car. Any major crash, and you're not walking away from that.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm not giving up. Bastard was his name, not running the
Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations, now!
And now for a bit of maintenance. Both targets down.
What the hell
Well
just
done,
happened?
47.
Sierra!
Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
at the croissant team have an ace. I went by to be in a pit stop yesterday.
You know what? That guy Trevor Jones.
Berlin, Shanghai, Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Ah, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.